Why will you guys never answer who was on the other outrigger in season 5? Is it something about this particular storyline? So she's not asking who's on there, but what's the deal? Why does it set you guys off as something that you just don't even want to address?
By the way, that's really just kind of a backdoor way of asking the question, and I'm out. I'm gone. I'm out.
Wow. First off, did you see his legs?
I saw it.
I've known Carlton for 20 years now, and that's the first time that I saw his knees. Even though we joked frequently about him not wearing pants on the podcast, he's back.
I mean, it's like it's pandemic. It's like shorts all the time. So yeah.
Whoa, Carlton. Hey now.
Stop it. I know. Okay. That's enough. That's all you get.
This isn't Basic Instinct, pal. Just calm.
It could have been worse, Damon. It could have been a lot worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? When you're asked a question about the outrigger, that's the only thing you have left to revert to is show your legs. You're gonna see my legs.
That's what you're gonna get.
We're gonna leave it there.
I would just say one of the things that we've always admired about David Chase, and the Sopranos finale happened when we were in the process of doing our final season. And I'll always remember Carlton and I were in New York. We were about to do a panel with Matt Roush, who is an incredible television critic and fan of television. And we were just talking before we were about to do the panel. And the Sopranos finale had just aired. And this was before, we were on Twitter or had any real sense of that there was a digital water cooler. And so Carlton and I had just been kind of raving about how brilliant it was. And then Matt Roush said, "Oh, you haven't heard? People hate it. They're completely and totally baffled by it. They thought that they lost the HBO feed on the cut to black, and it's very divisive." And Carlton and I just looked at each other, and in that moment, we both sort of understood, oh fuck, there's no way to really do this right if everyone cares so much or puts a level of expectation on the way that a show is going to end. What does this have to do with the outrigger? David Chase refuses to talk about the ending of the Sopranos. He's just basically like, I'm not gonna tell. And so it felt like, since our finale was not about not telling, in fact, we feel like we told you everything. And so the idea that there were unanswered questions about Lost, I continue to challenge any fan to say, ask us a question, we'll answer it, or we will provide you with a roadmap to get the answer that the show provided, like what was the deal with Walt, or what do the numbers mean, or please explain the polar bears, or why did Jack have to fly that kite with Bai Ling? We will answer all of those questions except for one, which is the outrigger, and that we will take to our graves.
That's where we draw the line.
I will say we did write the scene. We wrote the scene that answered the question, and other people outside of our writer's room have seen the scene and been sworn to secrecy. So should Carlton and I die and our memory be maligned as if we didn't know and that's why we didn't tell, that those individuals can come forward and say, now that they are dead, I will tell you who was on the outrigger, but we will have maintained our personal integrity.
So there's a bright side to the story. We just have to wait till you both die and we'll have all the answers we desire.
Yes,
that is true.
Thank you for putting such a sunny spin on that, Josh.